So here we are working on the Glarry Telecaster again. As you can see, I've done a couple of changes. Pulled off the old electronics, the pick guard, put in a stacked P90 Wilkinson pickup that I got from Amazon for about 20 bucks. And the stacked humbucker, it looks like a P90 and hopefully sounds like one, but it's supposed to be less noisy because of the humbucker feature. It's stacked, so one coil is on top of the other inside there. So to facilitate that, I had to make a pick guard basically. Well, I took a pick guard that had a standard Telecaster hole in it right here for that size, and I enlarged it slowly but surely to where it would fit on this P90. The only problem is that it's for a Fender Telecaster, so the screw holes were a little bit off. There's going to be a screw hole here that shows. There was one here. I was able to drop fill that and with some super glue, thin super glue, and put a little color in there, so it's basically gone invisible. If you look close, you can see it, but it's good enough for this guitar, I'd say. This one I still need to do a little work on, and there was one here, but I guess it was covered finally. So anyway, so the next thing is to replace that pickup that was so microphonic, so noisy. But I ran into another problem. So modding these Glarrys, you need to know this stuff. So I had to replace the pickup that was on it. I had a Telecaster pickup sitting around, and it's an Alnico pickup. It's got Alnico magnets in it instead of ceramic, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to see how it sounded. The only problem is when I go to install it, it won't fit down in there. The routing is too small for a standard Telecaster pickup, so I'm going to have to actually route this out some to get just a standard pickup in there, which is pretty inconvenient to say the least. You can't just go swapping parts on these things, unfortunately, it looks like. So I thought, well, I'll try this other pickup I've got. Maybe it's just that one. So I've got a humbucking Telecaster pickup here, and guess what? It won't fit either. The routing is too small. So I'll be getting out my little router and seeing if I can enlarge that just a little bit, because if I go very large with it, the hole is going to be where you can see it around this chrome bridge plate. So I might be very careful. It's only, maybe if I can route it out another 1/16 of an inch on each side, it'll work. I'll let you know how it goes. I'd really like to see how this thing sounds. I'm also finishing the neck. As you remember, the fretboard had no finish on it whatsoever. So I've sanded it down, used a sanding sealer to get it totally smooth, resanded it a couple of times after a couple of coats of that, and now I'm applying the lacquer that's out in my garage. So anyway, the neck will be finished soon. Hopefully I can get around to routing this, and that'll be finished soon, and then do the electronics. So just wire that up. Gonna install a better jack in it than it had from the factory. Those tend to be noisy, stop working. Those little cheap imported ones they have. So I'm going to put a better one in there, just kind of planning ahead. That's probably the next thing that's going to go. Anyway, that's the Glarry so far. I like the way the P90 turned out. And we will see what I can do on routing this. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you like it. I'll see you all later.